Authorities of the National Petroleum Authority, NPA, in the Bono region have reopened a Goil filling station after they caught the station cheating customers. Now, the authorities locked up the fuel station following a complaint by a lady who bought fuel and felt cheated. It was later discovered by the authorities that the Goil fuel filling station, which is located around Sunyani Polytechnic, cheat customers 2 liters out of every 5 to 10 liters. It is unclear for how many weeks or months the cheating pump has been in place and how much the station has made from cheating customers, when petrol and diesel is about 11 and 14 Ghana cedis respectively. According to the victim, NPA authorities swiftly closed down the station and made the station rectify the cheating pumps. Checks show no fine or punishment was imposed contrary to the NPA Governing Act. Now, the station only apologized and gave 20 liters of free fuel to the whistle-blowing customer, after which it resumed work. Let's speak with the Ghana Standards Authority, who has the mandate of ensuring the right measuring scale are used at all times. Stranger Bedu Ado is head in charge of legal metrology at the Ghana Standards Authority. Thank you very much, sir. How did the Standard Authority not know that this fuel station was cheating customers?
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. So we have regional officers, verification officers, who go to the various stations to check the quantities that have been dispensed. But sometimes some of these filling stations do have a mechanic that go behind us after the activity to probably break the seal. And then when we go around and then we find out that the seals are broken, they are given a fine to pay. But with the issue that has happened in the Western region, one of the things that the NPA does that may not be the fact on the ground is the fact that, you know, as the custodian of weights and measures, we have the standard measuring can, which is the vis gauge. But it is expected that every filling station must have the vis gauge, which is called the NPA Kura. Now, it may be that particular station's NPA Kura probably is out of calibration and all that. So whichever volumes that they are seeing now may not be the true reflection of what has been dispensed. So this morning, the regional manager and then the verification officer in the Western region, together with the NPA manager in the Western region, have agreed to go there together to use the actual standard, which is the visit from the Ghana Standards Authority, to ascertain the right level. And then from there, from that point, we move on.
But the question was, how come the Standards Authority did not know of this? So how often do you do monitoring such that the authority didn't realize that that particular station was cheating customers?
So the monitoring is done 4 times in a year. The first is done from January and February. That was the first period. The second one is April, May. The third is July, August. And then the last is November, December. But like I said, if you take a Western region where the problem is now, when the verification is started, the whole region must be done. And sometimes the filling station, when the Ghana Standards Authority are done with their work and they move to the various stations, sometimes they can go back and probably have their mechanics readjusted. So from time to time, we have this unannounced inspection, just so that we put sanity in the system. If anybody for one reason or the other adjusted the pump, when they got to know that GSA has finished working on that particular station. So there's a likelihood that they could adjust when GSA has done its work.
Well, so from what you've explained, how long could this cheating pump be in place?
Come again, how long?
How long could have this cheating pump been in place?
So it would depend on the last time that we did the verification exercise. Because, for instance, if the verification officer has to do the whole of Western region, and probably he started with the station in question now, then what it means is that he has to finish the whole of the Western region before coming back. But in between, we have the unannounced inspection just to go in there, because with time, they are getting to know the schedules where we go around, and then they can adjust their forms.
Okay, but the issue we're dealing with now is that of the Bono region. I'm sure you have that at your end as well.
The Bono region?
Yes. Well,
what I'm aware of,
let's now speak with the Bono Regional Manager of the National Petroleum Authority, Kojo Odano Apia, for more on this. Chief, good afternoon and thanks for your time. How did this elude the NPA for all this while?
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, and good afternoon to all your listeners. Yes, can you please take the question again?
How did this incident of Goil filling station around Sunyani Polytechnic cheating customers elude the NPA for all that while?
All right, thank you. So I wouldn't say it eluded us, but we periodically visit these stations, okay? But the nature of the issue is that with this dispensing forms, once a while they may go out of their normal delivery because they are measuring instruments, and once a while they may have some error of margin. So on our periodic monitoring, we check these levels and make sure that they are within the acceptable delivery level. Unless there are situations which we may not know, and then probably customers or people who patronize these stations can draw our attention. But on our periodic monitoring, we always do these checks and we ensure that they are within the acceptable limit.
No, but doesn't what has happened portray to you that you are not probably doing the most effective thing of monitoring how fuel stations are serving customers? You say you do it, but at the back of whatever you do, a station has found a way to cheat customers. Doesn't it tell you that probably you're not being effective at monitoring?
I don't think that we can categorically say that it is a deliberate cheat. If you speak with the GSA person, he will tell you that the dispensers, okay, as they calibrate or they verify, they have some tolerance levels they give them because they know that within some time period, there are errors of margin in the delivery. Okay, so it is not easy to say that it was deliberate. Okay, it could be a machine error, but because our job is to protect the interest of consumers, typically when we get to the station and we check and we realize that it is out of the norm, then we get you to rectify the problem as soon as possible.
No, but we understand that this particular station cheats customers 2 liters out of every 5 and 10 liters they procure. So how can this not be deliberate?
The figures you are mentioning are not as it is. When we did our investigations, okay, so there were a number of forms, and then we did a check. Now, this particular one we're talking about, we established that the under deliveries were 188 mil. That's 188 mil. In terms of percentage, compared to the tolerance level, that gives it about 0.4%, which is less than 1%. So these are the figures we established.
Okay.
You know, like I said earlier on, every pump, when it is verified by GSB, they give some tolerance level because they know that because it's a dispensing machine, it uses a flow meter. Within time, there are some errors of margin. So,
thank you, sir. We are grateful that you found time to join us to explain matters for